Welcome to Unstable Commanders. I'm your host, Towelie, bringing you another discussion video. This time around, we're going to be going over some spoilers that's been revealed through the new set called Bloomburrow. Very looking forward to it. I do like the idea of it just being critters and no humans or anything of sort there in that cute little otter wow. Like, that's actually pretty stinking cool that they're doing. Before we get started, a few things I would like to mention. One, I am currently doing a giveaway on Twitter X at UCommanders for 2 Bloomburrow pre-con decks. If you would like to partake in the giveaway, then make sure you do head over to Twitter X and find me at UCommanders for instructions and all that stuff. Number 2, if you like to play cEDH and would like to join my gameplays, all you have to do is just join the Discord channel. It is free for all. You do not have to be a Patreon. You don't have to do anything of the sort there. All you gotta do is just click on that link on the description box below. Click on that invite. I'll invite you. We'll schedule some gameplays. The only thing I ask for is you just be polite, courteous, don't be rude, anything of the sort there. And number 3, of course, if you do like the video, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe for further content, all that fun stuff. Without further ado, I'm about to go over the first card I'm looking forward to and actually potentially building a deck around. And that card is called the infamous Cruel Claw. It's a colorless black-red legendary creature Weasel Mercenary that has Menace. Whenever the infamous Cruel Claw deals combat damage to a player, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by discarding a card rather than paying its mana cost. It's a 3/3. It's pretty much self-explanatory as to why I want to build a deck around this. This is an easy turn 1 type of commander. With turn 2, you just Vampiric Tutor or Imperial Seal for an ad nauseam and be able to cheat it out just by discarding a card. That should just be a win. Like, you just have to keep going until you hit a breach line. And I know I mentioned this to people on other social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter about this card, and you know, of course, people would rather still run Roxai as their ad nauseam type deck. But do please keep in mind there are people out there such as myself who doesn't want to play meta commanders in cEDH. I mean, I do technically have one, which is Atraxa Grand Unifier. That's a food chain deck, so can't really say much, but I've known people who refuses to build Blue Farm Tim Necrom or Roxai or Kennen or even Nadu just because how overly broken and how overused and overplayed they are in tournaments. So this can be a really good alternative for those who wants to try something new. You are going to be running across some issues of not having blue to protect your spells or anything like that, but I mean, given the fact that maybe the blue players in the pod didn't draw a counter in their opening hand and you win by turn 2, hey, that's an awesome win. The second card that I'm kind of still in the fence if I want to add it or not, it kind of reminded me of Bob a little bit, and that's Darkstar Augur. 2 colorless, 1 black creature, Bat Warlock, Offspring 1 black. And what Offspring is, you may pay an additional black as you cast a spell. If you do, when this creature enters, create a 1/1 token copy of it. It has flying, and at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. It's a 2/3. So it does kind of remind me of Bob, and it's actually really nice that there is a potential that you could have an additional copy out on the battlefield, so you get 2 Bob triggers, potentially 3 if you also have Bob on the battlefield as well. So I mean, it could be a neat addition if you're missing a single card in the 99, you know, for those who don't really like playing with proxies or don't really want to run Bob or anything. This could be a neat one. I might run it on Atraxa, I might not, just because I do have high CMC in Atraxa, but it's just something I saw and something I was like, ooh, Bob 2.0. The third one I wanted to go over is a land. It's called 3 Tree City. Legendary land. As 3 Tree City enters, choose a creature type. You tap it to add a colorless, or tap 2 and tap it, choose a color, add an amount of mana of that color equal to the number of creatures you control of the chosen type. Now I know most of you guys are thinking, this is cEDH. There's no such thing as kindreds. What are you talking about? Let me remind you that there's still Winota, there's still Yurko, and for some people there actually still is the first sliver of food chain. I believe I saw one floating around there. And with those 3 who are actually high in kindreds, you know, of course slivers, ninjas, and humans, this land can actually help you with a lot of mana fixing. So it could be a really neat addition. Like, it's not going to go on every single deck, and it probably won't even go on any of my decks unless I build something that's kindred, which I'm kind of thinking bringing back slivers. But I don't know. Like, I'm still kind of thinking like what I want to do as far as like a 5-color deck when I have a 4. But I do like the land. I do like that it's a neat addition for anyone who runs kindred in cEDH. And yeah, if you ever thought about it, if maybe you want to take out the basic land that you have that you don't want anymore, put that in there. Lastly, number 4. This is a card that I've had some debate with, and I personally like the card a lot. I think it will be a great addition to Mardu decks, or even like a great addition in case someone gets rid of like your Savine's Reclamation or anything like that. And that is called Zorine Cosmos Caller. It's a colorless white-black legendary creature bat cleric. Flying vigilance. Whenever a bat you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Whenever Zorine enters or attacks, you may pay white-black and 2 life. When you do, return target non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield with the finality counter on it. And it's a 3/3. Finality counters suck. We all know this. It's terrible. You can't quite combo off with Dockside or anything like that with this card in particular. What I was thinking is you could add this card to save your breach line. People know that breach line means it's end of the game. If they see a Mardu deck right in front of them, majority of the time that person is running a breach line, and most likely a Savine's Reclamation that's going to get countered. This card, I feel like, is a good addition to be able to also save that breach line. Now, the enter the battlefield thing, I know that's a lot. That costs way too much. I'm not worried about that. I'm not even going to focus on that. I'm more focusing on the attack trigger. It is a great way just to be able to save your breach line. Is it going to go on every Martyr deck or every deck that runs black-white? No. But I still like it. I still like it as an addition to be able to save your combo pieces. That's just something that you need in cEDH. Are you just going to tell me that you only run like a single one? You're going to run a single counter, a single Somerville effect, a single silence effect, a single stacks effect? Like, no, like you're going to run multiple in case you need it to help win the game. And this right here can actually help you win the game. As we are ending the video, I know some of y'all are probably going to be thinking top of your head, wait, what about Lily Splash Mentor? I'm going to tell you right now, Lily Splash Mentor is not good in cEDH. There are people who are speculating that it's going to take over Tamir Sabertooth, and I've actually had some debates with people about this because I originally thought the same as well. But reading the card kind of explains the card in this case, because this one in particular, let me read it here. The activate ability, colorless green-blue, exile another target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Seems cool. Yeah. Kind of like Tamir Sabertooth. In a way, with the CMC and the activate ability, it is one less cheaper. But here's the drawback. Activate only as a sorcery. A sorcery, people. That is bad in cEDH. Because imagine this. Imagine you're in this pod. Okay? And you're about to win because you know you have a Dockside loop on the battlefield. And you decided to take out Tamir Sabertooth for the mentor. Cool? So you bring it in. You have both on the battlefield. You're about to activate the mentor. Because it's sorcery speed only, anyone could go, wait, okay, trigger on the stack, I'm going to Sword Support Shares the Dockside. Or I'm going to do this to the Dockside. I'm going to get rid of the Dockside. I'm going to do something with whatever you are comboing it. You can't do that again. You cannot activate that ability again, since it's only sorcery speed. Whereas Tamir Sabertooth, you could do it whenever you want. Plus it gets Tamir Sabertooth indestructible. To me, that's a really good addition. It makes it even a little bit better than Mentor. Before you guys get your hopes way too high with Mentor and getting ready to take out Tamir Sabertooth for the Mentor, just because technically it is one CMC less, just keep in mind of the whole sorcery speed of the active ability, because that will mess you up. That will mess your entire combo. And if you don't run Tamir Sabertooth and you're not running white for an Emil, well, told you so. Alright, well, that's everything that I wanted to go over for Bloomburrow. Of course, this is just based on the spoilers that just came out now. There will be more, such as the ones that are for the commander sets. They're slowly trying to bring everything in. I just feel like I should make a video for the cards that are revealed now, as some of these cards that I mentioned are very exciting. Now, if you do like the video, once again, hit that like button, comment down below what card you're looking forward to, and subscribe for more content. If you do want to get in this pre-con giveaway I'm doing with Bloomburrow, again, it's 2 pre-cons, then go to my X Twitter page at UCommanders and follow the directions over there. And lastly, if you do like cEDH, go to the description box below for that Discord link to join the channel, and we'll be able to set up some gameplays. Alright guys, if it's your birth month, happy birth month. See ya.